it's really, really hard to find that control. The Elise is going to come in here for Dread. So Freak of Freaks following the game plan that we're talking about with a bit of late game insurance. So Dread being active in the early game. Nogari's going to get cocooned. Great knock-up comes in from Keen as well. He's still got the flash. He's going to use it, but Keen's going to flash to follow. They now don't have too much of an inroad, but Dread just turns into lady form and picks up you say. Yeah, they're trying to get in here. Senin, it's all on you, buddy. Can you actually land this one? Flashes forward to get the concussive blows. No grey health is going to be an option. This will be the double kill, and Senin tanks the turret. Beautiful.
Freaka onto another lovely Drake for them. Corki and Sivir throwing out boomerang blades. Rockets, oh my. Bot lane, we're just going in.
Yep, Yukal, he's going to get exhausted. That's a great three-man crescendo, though, as Damwon are desperate to try and turn this around. Yukal is going to be able to flash away. No kills just yet as the cocoon does land. An insta-pop on the no aftershock Nautilus. Dread has to flash to get out of the way. Thank goodness he didn't need it for that play before.
I believe the transformation was around the 10-minute mark as well. Face check.
Yeah, going to face check that cocoon as Dread will have to go up into the sky. Keen's down here. He's going to get some knock-ups immediately. As soon as Dread comes down, he's looking to go into stasis as Nogari will have the shock blast. They easily take down the Spider, but can Keen get his reset? The answer is no. Doesn't even have World Ender active at the moment as the Umbral dash. A lot of gold now onto this top laner. Will have close to 1,000 gold lead as that.
Right, and he's CC with the special delivery, so always has a way out there. It's going in!
Yep, there's the flash. Canyon's going to get 2 flashes out immediately, and that's another max range. Trouble Bubble. It's going to get the repel out from Dread, who just pops. He is so incredibly squishy, and now a very late teleport comes in from aiming. A lot of damage here from the Sivir, trying to land the autos just on the edge of the crescendo, but I just don't think it's going to be enough as Yukal wants to be able to get this one. Beryl's holding onto his grey health for so damn long, and Nogari from downtown picks up the kill. Beryl is able to eventually activate that shield in the nick of time. That's the ace for Damwon. That's the outplay that Afreeca wanted to do at this stage of the game.
Exactly, the timing makes it so important, so big for a Sonacom to win a team fight at this time. They can't deal with nuclear. They don't get the Bloodwell active on Keen. They go down. This game shifts once again, and it's going the way.
Feels like the story.
He's alone.
He's going to get up in the air with the repel, but immediately comes back down again. He has nowhere that he can go, and
that was bad.
That was a caster curse that I
build. He loves the front line. I'm going to get in there and start lathering you with my tongue.
Be careful about old man Jace making his way in. Nogari's going to bash him around a little while. Nuclear is going to turn up, and Nogari's just going to get the solo kill.
Morning. You know what we're going to have to be on the lookout for?
What's that?
On the practice PCs here. Who's practicing teamfight tactics and who's practicing League? At low part.
And lots of control. Dread now does have a flank position. But they are aware of this. On the hunt has been popped now from aiming. Dodges the Trouble Bubble. Cataclysm goes in. It's a decent crescendo, but not exactly the best. But it doesn't seem to matter. Damwon have got the first kill. Keen not going to be able to get the reset off this one as aiming gets chunked out so easily. Yukal just the very edge. He's trying to be the hero here for the Afreeca Freaks, but he's going to get bubbled. He has to flash. Showmaker grabs the Sivir, and now the re-engage is on. They've just got so much safety, so much health. In the backline is Dread, but he eventually falls down. Delicious is the Corki, and that's close to a...
It's an evolving question. I like the fact that we've just had no time to... Even this broadcast has always been things happening, and here's more.
Yep, Nogari looking for it, gets the boot back.
Beautiful.
Oh my God,
delightful.
Showmaker. I don't know how he managed to figure out exactly where it was going to be, but smacked into the beach ball and taken down. Keen is looking silly in another series, but I have a feeling it's all about Damwon just looking too damn good.
I mean, this was basically volleyball being played by Showmaker and Nogari. Hammer hit him into the beach ball. I don't think Keen even signed up for this. Someone stunned by... Oh, let's talk about someone stunned.
Yep, the Cataclysm is there. Aiming doesn't have flash just yet. That timing was amazing. That's going to mean the Shock Blast cleans up the kill. The whole bottom lane has been...
It's going to have to be a big steal here.
Yeah, it's just been breathless play here from Damwon, even though they have the slower moving composition. Beryl just lying in wait as the explosion of AoE damage flies forward. Dread is definitely just going to be food for this Damwon squad as Nogari, the sidestep was amazing. To the skies is going to come in, and Dread has to back underneath his turret. In the meantime, the Baron is taken by the other 3 members of Damwon Gaming.
Damwon Gaming continue to lap up advantages. This feels like one that can't be turned around by Afreeca anymore. They're not going to have any leash to do so. The Stain from the Sona. The Lich Bane is in, the Lockout is in. Damwon Gaming, do they win now, do they win later? We'll get to find out very soon.
It's going to be their decision, Papa Smithy. They're going to push in, grab their second inhibitor. Showmaker still just toying with a freak.
Exciting 5-man team.
Yep, it's feeling like the real deal, and just the way that they've played this game makes them feel like a top team here in the LCK. This has been very clean, very intelligent, very absolutely nothing as Canyon is standing stalwart in defense of his team. He can just do this, just flex his muscles on his Commando J4 while they poke them out and take down the turret.
He's ready to go behind enemy lines if he sees an opportunity, but with all these minions, he doesn't need to EQ our flash like he was earlier. Hope comes in. They can get 2 minion waves here. Best of luck, Afreeca Freecs.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one. We do have the Baron still there on the hunt. It's been popped defensively here by the Afreeca Freecs. This is their last stand. This is their last attempt. Zenon does land a dredge line. We've got Beryl in the back line, though, as Assassin Tahm Kench. It's going to be the stun onto Key, but he gets back onto the fountain. Afreeca not dying as quickly as you'd want, but their Nexus turrets are being evaporated. Yukal gets taken out, and this will be the game for Damwon Gaming. What an incredible start to this series, and we knew that we're going to get more engaged.
That's a lot of go buttons, and then you just feel like if Nuguri and Showmaker have their item, just going for a fast bot lane gang, even though there was that brawling earlier. Oh, Barrel there.
Spell shield, but Zenon's going to face check Canyon. It's going to be a 1v2 though, as he still decides that he wants to go for it, wants to grab this kill. Flash is going to be followed. First blood now for Canyon. He has no red buff, but he just wants to keep aiming busy. Aiming's able to flash to get out of the way. Great boomerang.
They should have a lot of advantages, and it's on them to take them.
Whoa, Yukal's tanking the turret. Sand Soldier goes down as Showmaker still looking to go aggressive. Canyon's going to turn up in the nick of time. Safeguards in, gets the flash with a well-placed Q. That's really important. The flash in from Dread, but doesn't actually find the boot. Good flash from Showmaker, but eventually the Fat Man does go down. Keen's going to turn up at the right time, but Yukal is going to get outplayed by Canyon. The double kill for the Lee Sin. Nuguri has a good item time. Has all of the extra CDR, and now he's looking to try and take down Keen. Hemoplague is good, does have the pull. This may actually be the solo flashes! The shock blast to get the Crimson Rush. Tides of Blood are now here, but you know that Nuguri is saying worth in that all chat like you would not believe. Solo kill against the double buffs Jace that was trashing him this game, and the fighting continues. Dreads gets tagged by the Q as Canyon looks to just close in the distance. There it is. Double buffs once again. Well, it's Hemoplague time, boys and girls. That's what it looked like to me. But yeah, Nuguri now stuck underneath this turret. Tides of Blood gets no value, but this Rift Herald certainly will. Canyon's going to pay a visit. Hemoplague will give Nuguri back his health bar, but he's not going to be able to take down this Rift Herald. That's a great stun to come in from downtown, remember. The stun length was huge as Nuguri not able to get into the pool. And Damwon, they try to set up for the defense, but it's just too many of the Afreeca Freecs members.
Really good post 10-minute move though from Afreeca Freecs. This is when they fell apart in game number 1, but they very standard crypt build here. It's top lane Canyon.
Yep, it's going to be the kickback. The boot comes in there as well, but the Q does land. Canyon's going to follow. Hemoplague pop and Dread all of their vision first, and aiming will deal with this bottom outer turret. Yeah, now with Afreeca's 5 control wards that are lining the river, that I believe one just here on the bottom side of the map, as the outer on the top side will get solo gold over to Nuguri, but losing Inners, trading it for an outer turret that you could have taken maybe earlier in this game is not where you want to be. Range if you just basically kill everyone or force them home.
Are you going to press your buttons, Damwon? We hear that Sivir. That means mid lane turret goes down, and what does mid lane outer get?
And they tear this turret up. Remember, this is a Sheen Ashe. She does
need is kind of an interesting thing to ask. We've been focused on Afreeca's win condition. Obviously, solo kills in the 1v1 would be a nice start.
Yep, Hemoplague comes down. Lots of Tides of Blood coming in here from Nuguri, and he is able to pull the correct abilities, finds the Q, does allow for a lot of birds in the sky. As Beryl is going to get engaged on, doesn't get the aftershock, finally finds it as Drake goes golden. The huge pop onto the Lux as Dread's going to go down. Showmaker with a stray rocket locks in the second kill for Damwon. And how can they do this? They just manufacture one fights when they want them.
But you can tell Afreeca are getting frustrated. They try to just pull this out of nowhere. They didn't have vision to make the play. Canyon falls low. They're trying to chase for damage.
Yep, Dredgeline comes in. That's the reset that Aiming was looking for. Teleports cannot be cancelled as Showmaker immediately trying to move out of the way, but Nuclear comes in as well. It was a double onto that ward, but in goes Noguri as well. And they don't even need it. The Sand Soldiers are there just to attend the Damwon party, and they will take themselves the Baron.
That was the ultra grinder. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Corki on the one side, but when Noguri's in the back and exploding health bars, he didn't need to use the Hemoplague for the first kill early. It comes back with it, and you see what seduced Coach Kim Jong-soo to leave IG for Damwon. This, to me, is the tantalizing team. I wish I could be a lot of annoying poke from Nuclear. Like we mentioned, here's the all-in.
Yeah, we're going for it. Yukal has to flash to get himself out. Did have the Emperor's Divide. That's only going to get the Nautilus, though, is Damwon able to get some poke damage back over. Noguri, in the meantime, is able to take it out. And Canyon even landing that Q. I thought that was just going to be dead. Dread as Noguri here's the go button, dives in. Hemoplague's going to get so much work done. He barely even needs it. As Showmaker now just wants one more auto, misses the rocket onto Sen, and that's going to mean that he survives. But this inhibitor turret is not going to be so lucky. A perfect Baron inhibitor to be taken here, but the Baron's still going to be alive for another 30 seconds. He's able to turn around onto Aiming for most of his health bar in damage. Canyon's desperate for it. He really wanted to find that kill package delivered to Sen in there as Showmaker dives the back line. Not going to lock down any kills, but we know what the message that is being sent from Damwon is. We're going to murder you if you stand in our way. Get out of the way of our inhibitor turrets.
I think Damwon Gaming have a hot date. They want to get to it as fast as possible because they are playing thick and fast mid lane.
Dread dives into the back line, but he's just going to have to go golden and delay his own death once again. Another Sanguine pull perfectly timed there from Noguri.
31 minutes, right? That's how the build goes. But when your seal item comes in, you're still testing things in Korean Soul. You see, actually,
whoa, that damage. That was Showmaker at the top of your screen. That wasn't the Q doing that much. As you saw Afreeca Freaks, they were very, very scared. It means that Nuclear's already optimistic arrow is going to go wide, but they're already starting off this Baron. It's down to half health, and Showmaker's not even there. Beryl's going to set up shop as that's a Valkyrie very aggressively. And the final spark's going to do nothing. That's the Baron lockdown. Beryl diving into the backline. Noguri doing exactly the same thing in the Sanguine pool, but he's not even the main damage threat in this particular engagement. The Corki was tearing them up.
You know, that's a pretty scary thing to consider, Atlas. I think that's going to be it, though. They're going to be able to come in. They've got the teleports back up. They're going to go shop, come and end the game.
Yep, more teleports to fly forward. I believe that's Showmaker turning up in the mid lane. Noguri was already on the bottom side. They're going to funnel some super creeps towards these Nexus turrets, and you're right. That hot date, they're going to be there on time, Papa Smithy, maybe even early. They can get some extra appetizers. Nexus turrets are going to be dead. The arrow finds Keen in the back line, and Dread once again goes from golden to dead faster than you could ever.
Tied up in players who we'll see in our second series, right? Prey, Smed, Faker, Mata, all the big names of Korean League of Legends. Having those crowd interactions with a new star like Noguri means a lot for where the LCK is going in the future. But right now, not even
have an interview with the top side of the map from Damwon Gaming, so let's throw it over to Jisoo.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Season with the Never Translation, and we'll be hearing from Canyon. Noguri, picking up 5 winning streaks in a row, today up against Afreeca Freaks. And finally, you guys got the win-win set today. How do you feel right now? Well, I felt good before going into game today, so I think I did a very good job. In every set, there were struggles, however, you guys remained really calm. Compared to the spring split, well, a lot of people are saying that you guys have better ability with the crisis management. So how do you feel about that? Well, I mean, we used to, when we were losing, we are out of our minds and like all over the map, you know, doing some weird stuff, not talking to each other, but usually nowadays we focus on the strength of our composition or be aware of the enemy composition, or we just like farm and scale up to the late game, so we make a lot of calls in game, so maybe that's the key point of our improvement. So Canyon, your performance today was on point, especially you guys kind of turned the game around at the Dragon team fight. So let's talk about the decision over there.
코르키가 안
That was a
돼서
very bold movement.
슈퍼 발키리가 빠져서
Well,
빠졌는데
we knew that Corki doesn't have his package,
그래서 그냥 무조건 걸자는 그런 생각.
so we had enough vision also. So I was really sure that we can win this team fight only if I opened the fight. So I was kind of confident.
이렇게 역전의 발판을 마련해냈습니다. 자, 이어지는 2세트에서도 사실
And moving
초반에 쉽지
On to game number
않았거든요.
2. Early game was not easy again. But did you feel like you were gonna win again?
힘들어서 그냥
I was so exhausted, so I didn't have any thoughts. I just went to the 2-level gang for bot lane.
11가 블루 먹어서 좀
But
지옥이라서 약간 미안했어요.
I felt bad for the players because Aiming was able to pick up the blue buffs during the skirmish.
그런 생각도 해주시는 캐니언 선수. 자, 그리고 너구리 선수는
And Nuguri,
뭔가 풀어내야 하는 상황에서
when
블라디를 많이
you
선택을
have to
하시더라고요.
like carry the game, you usually go with Vladimir.
제가
Do you
다른
prefer
것보다
it
그냥
a
블라디
lot?
챔프 자체를 좀 좋아하는 게 제일
Well,
큰 것
there's
같아요.
no big reason. I just like
원래부터
personally
블라디가 많이
prefer
플레이했었고
Vladimir a lot. I played it a lot,
제일 크지 않나.
I have a huge
블라디가 또
experience
초반에
on it,
세잖아요, 한타가.
and it's
그런
also really strong in
그
late
한
game
방에
team
한타
fights. So
터뜨리고
we can
그런
just like
매력이
turn the
좋아서
game and
자주 뽑는
melt
것
down
같아요.
other players in the late game
왠지
team fights. So
굉장히 잘
that's why I
어울리는
prefer it.
챔프라는 생각이 듭니다. 자, 그리고 2세트에서 쇼메이커 선수와 함께
And also in game number
셔틀
2,
타는
we saw the
장면도
2
정말
teleport, double
인상적이었어요.
teleport with you and
선수가
Showmaker.
내려와서 상대를 모두 잡아냈는데
And
이때는
then
교전 상황이 어땠는지 어떤
Turn the
판단이었는지
team fight
너구리
around
선수
with you and
들어볼게요.
Showmaker. So let's check out the highlights together.
이때는 일단 저희가 이전에
So over here, before this,
분명 아마 잡았을 거예요.
but
그래서
earlier I
그
think
다음에
we
저희가 이제 집 갔다가
kind of caught out 2 players again before it.
했는데
So we just
상대가
went
앞으로
back
들어와서
and TP backed in.
그냥 우리
So-
다 잡자 약간 이런 말을 했던 거.
Yeah, we were just like, let's just wipe them out.
강림. 정말 완벽했던 교전이었습니다. 기인 선수 솔킬 내는 장면.
So you also solo killed Kiin today.
상대를 마주치면 빼는
Well,
법이
you
없으시더라고요.
never go back whenever you face an opponent.
궁금해요. 나는 싸움을 피하지
I'm just
않는다.
curious.
무조건
You never
싸워야
avoid
된다. 뭐
fights.
이런 생각을 하시는 건지.
Is that your mindset?
좀 일단 두 번 단 걸로 기억하는데 첫 번째 단
I think I got 2 solo kills so far. Well, the first one was I was a little bit greedy. I knew that Gragas was on his way for the backup, but I really wanted to like take back the double buff. So I thought like this will be the only chance. But the second solo kill, I was really confident. I calculated everything. The game was like actually very like calm, so I was thinking that this solo kill may be the start of everything, like pulling the triggers. So I just went in.
맞아요. 저 보고 싶었어요. 네. 자, 캐니언 선수.
And
이제
Mina
1라운드 남은
saying that
경기가
she really missed Nuguri on the interview stage, and your next
달성할 수 있다는
game will be the final
자신감이
match for the
있을 것 같아요.
before the Rift Rivals up against Hana Life
이대로만
Esports.
간다면,
If we just keep this momentum, I
캐니언
think
선수도
we
요즘
will do well.
너무 잘해주셔서
Especially Kenyon, your performance is really on point.
비가 있었는지 비결이 있는지
Was there any
궁금해요.
turning point?
그런 건 딱히 없고
Nothing
그냥
special.
평소대로 했는데
Just as usual, I just practiced, but my performance just got better.
그동안의 뭐 연습 그런 게 쌓여서 지금의 캐니언 선수를 만들어냈습니다. 그리고 너구리 선수
And Nuguri.
이행시 정말 잘하시던데 혹시 담원으로 이행시
So would you like to make a poet with Tamwon,
여러분 다
your
같이 한번
name of your
외쳐주시겠어요?
team?
하나 둘 셋 담.
다음에도
next time?
원하는 경기 하겠습니다.
I will bring back the performance that I want.
완벽한 이행시까지.
That was a perfect
감사합니다.
one.
오늘
Thank
인터뷰
you.
정말 감사드리고요.
So
고생
this will be the
많으셨습니다. 조심히
interview with
들어가세요.
Kenyon Nuguri from Tamwon, and I'm gonna pass it back to
캐니언
our
선수 너구리
casters.
선수
Thank you.
함께했습니다.
Thank you so much, Ji-sun. And